Hey there, my name is Brian Walton. This is my second project in UX Design 1. All right, my restaurant is going to serve bugs. So for delivery or pickup, this is the app for that. And here we go. So our understanding, we're designing a user interface for an app that can be used to order snacks for takeout or delivery. This app should be simple to operate and understand. That's the understanding. This is a code that's been cracked. There's a lot of, most restaurants have this now. So our research, we found three things. We found with food apps, getting back to the starting page was frustrating to 44% of users. A lot of folks will order something and maybe change their mind and want to go back to the beginning. There's a high number of folks that are cruising the site just out of curiosity because we serve bugs and that's gross, and people want to know about it. So we have a lot of traffic, a lot of people kind of staying on and just looking around. I also found out that the longer folks are on the site, the less likely they are to order. So we're going to try and when we move on to analysis, we're trying to try to create a sense of urgency with sales. When you log on to the app or when you open the sales page, you get 15% off if you order within, I don't know what the time frame would be, we'll say 5 minutes. And that's something we can play around with when we reanalyze. Ease of navigation, I put, and I'll go into greater detail, I put a little button down in the bottom right. It's a star that will take folks to the most commonly desired places on the app. And to satisfy curiosity, give out the information that people are looking for, because again, this is gross. People are into it. Bugs. All right, this is the title page, not the girl with the teeth, but what's next to her. We have the bugs, the restaurant. We have sales, order here, or about us. So we've got, about us, again, kind of satisfying that curiosity. We've got order here. You can go and see kind of what your options are, what we have. And we have sales. Like I said earlier, that's going to create a sense of urgency, and get into that in the next slide. We also have that star. That's when I talked about the ease of navigation. That's what that's there for. I'll go into that in a later slide. We also have buy now, which basically takes you to the checkout page. This is the sales page. This is the sense of urgency I was talking about. There's a buy now and save 15%. And then below that, you have the deal expires in some arbitrary amount of time, say 5 minutes. Again, that's something that we'll hit when we reanalyze. We have two buttons here for our most popular items or our seasonal specials if you're looking for something that you haven't had, or you haven't had before in seasonal specials, or if you just want to try, like I said, try and make it quick. You go to these two buttons. We have the order page. Now on the left here we have the initial order open page, and we have categories, and then on the right we have the subcategories. If you want chocolate covered ants, chocolate covered grasshoppers, or chocolate covered crickets, you can hit the about button to find out what they are. And then you have the buy button, which will cover the price and all that kind of stuff. So the price, quantity, about what exactly you're getting. And then we have the about page. This is where we go to, talked about satisfying the curiosity. We eat bugs, we sell bugs. Well, maybe everybody doesn't eat bugs, but you've got the company story. It seems like every company out there has some, sappy, overly reflective story to, talk about. And that's what that is. Why eat bugs? Why did we come to this conclusion that eating bugs would be anything somebody would be interested in? Personally, I would be curious about that, but I don't have the answer. Nutrition info, how much protein is in a cricket? I remember hearing years ago that they are full of protein, but I have not been adventurous enough to really explore anything about that because I don't want to eat a cricket. This is the star button. You click the star button, these three circles will pop up, all kind of around each other, just like here. I'll take you to checkout, take you to the questions, and take you home, which was, all three of these buttons. The home, we found out in our analysis and our data that that's something that people were struggling with. They wanted to be able to go back to the home page very quickly. Questions, again, that curiosity, if people want to know about it, the nutrition information, the company story, um, and again, the questions is something that frequently asked questions. We'll tackle a lot more of that in the reanalysis part. Checkout, self-explanatory, takes you to checkout. Speaking of checkout, here we are. This is pretty standard. Didn't feel the need to try and jazz it up. Again, you want it to be simple. The checkout, you put in your info, your delivery address, your credit card information, name, all that kind of stuff, and then decide whether you want pickup or delivery. And then we launch it, reanalyze, and go over such things, like the timer on the sales or what the frequently asked questions are. And then we revisit, and we keep doing that until we get it right. And again, my name is Brian Walton, and that is my presentation. Thank you.